Agent, we need our base up and running, and we need to show the people of New York they're getting their city back. Our base of operations has potential, but right now it's a piece of shit and we've got no one to staff it. To get this place where it needs to be, we need people who know what they're doing. Like doctors. There's a virologist running a field hospital over at Madison Square Garden, but the whole area's gone to shit. With her, we can get our medical facilities online. Without her... The JTF commander, Benitez, is out in the field and he's gone offline. Bring him back. We need him to set up a functional security wing, and it'll do a hell of a lot for morale. We've also got to restore basic services. We need power and the intel the grid can give us. They had a guy working on that, but it sounds like he ran into trouble patching us in. Without him, it's lights out.
Hey guys, Ranger Joe's here. Today we're going to take a look at Tom Clancy's The Division. If you haven't seen it yet, it comes out in 2 days. It comes out March 8th of 2016. But the plot of this game, supposedly a smallpox pandemic came out on Black Friday, was transmitted onto money. It says banknotes, but it's money. It sweeps through the city across the U.S., causing the United States government to collapse in 5 days. Basic services failing without access to food and water, the country quickly descends into chaos. The player is part of the Strategic Homeland Division, or known as the Division. Classified, stay-behind force of self-supported tactical agents, leading seemingly ordinary lives. SHD agents are trained to operate independently of command when all else fails. This group is established to combat the threat brought about by the outbreak, and are given direct authority by the President of the United States to do whatever it takes to prevent the fall of society. Piece the city back together and save what remains. The player will encounter remnants of the New York City Police, Fire, Emergency Responders, and the New York National Guard, known as JTF, Joint Task Force, who will help the player throughout the game. Enemies include the Rikers, formerly prisoners from the jail on Rikers Island, bandits known as rioters, the cleaners, who are primarily former New York City sanitation workers hell-bent on purging the disease, and the Last Man Battalion, a secretive rogue military unit who are trying to restore order in more lethal manners. Throughout the game, the agents will find themselves caught in a worldwide conspiracy and will be forced to combat both the threats of the virus as well as those who unleashed it. So there you have it. There's the plot for The Division. It's pretty intricate, actually. There's quite a bit of bad guys in this game. But I played a little bit of this beta, got into this first one. And they also released a second game mode, I guess you could say. It's called the Dark Zone. And it's pretty cool because the Dark Zone is player versus player competitive multiplayer feature in The Division. There's a lot of high-end weapons left behind, so there are going to be pickups like they were pickups they had in Battlefield 4. It doesn't get attached to your player, but they're laying around. You can pick them up and use them. Once and done, they're done. They'll respawn, I guess, eventually, and in a little while after that. It says that they're contaminated loot, and any player in the zone can pick them up. So I played this. It looks great. It plays quite well. Should you buy it? It's up to you. It was a lot of fun. I didn't have any playing problems as far as crashes or stuttering or hang-ups or anything. But it's going to come out on Windows for the PC. It's going to come out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One for you console players. So there it is. I have a little bit of gameplay here. If I have one thing that I really didn't like about this game, the most thing would be it takes too many rounds to drop others. Now, I hope that they tweak that, and I would think in player versus player, it's probably not going to take as many rounds. But against these bots that are in the game, it seemed like it took at least 12, 15 rounds to drop them. Way too many shots. They're just bullet sponges. So there you have it, The Division. It comes out in 2 days. Looks really good. Probably going to get a lot of play. And so we'll see you. Tom Clancy's Division. So have a good one. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.
Get the medical wing functional.
We'll hold here to cover your back. Then we'll escort the medical personnel when you retrieve them. Where'd they go? Here, get them! Wide open! Hell, was that shit? Hey, this is... Keep up the pressure!
If you patch me to the security system, I might be able to find Candle's location.